Yes, dear students. Now there are some questions based on dimensions. And for sake of your easiness, I am doing these questions here. Please see them carefully. First question there. In equation PV equal to RT. PV equal to RT. P is pressure, V is volume, T is temperature of gas. In fact, this is called gas equation. So you are asked find the dimensions of R. Find dimension formula for R. So solution is like that. Pressure into volume. Pressure has dimension of m L minus 1 T minus 2. Volume has L cube. Right? So it is m L square T minus 2. And remember, where pressure and volume are multiplied means it will come out dimension of work. And T temperature, so R is equal to mL2T minus 2 upon temperature K. So it becomes mL2T minus 2 K minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for gas constant R. Maybe you can understand it easily or not. I think pressure into volume. Pressure has dimension. Please learn the dimensional formula for some fundamental quantities which we daily speak. Pressure we daily speak, work we daily speak. So some things are not usually used, but these terms, temperature, volume, are usually used. So such questions should be remembered. Now other question here is this. कि वंडरवाल इक्वेशन ऑफ गैस करते हैं इसको वंडरवाल इक्वेशन ऑफ स्टेट ऑफ गैस P plus A upon V square into V minus V equal to RT. Actually at low press, high pressure and low temperature, gas equation this PV equal to RT takes this form. This form of equation of gas is valid at high temperature, low pressure. And at high pressure, low temperature, this is the equation. So you are asked find the dimensions of A and B and their unit also. Units, dimension and unit. So actually you can add or subtract those quantities which have same dimensions. It means dimension of A upon V square. What is V? Volume. Dimension of volume is L cube. So A upon L cube square is equal to pressure mL minus 1 T minus 2. So simple. So A is equal to, because you can add pressure with pressure. A upon V square also represent here pressure. And from here you get A equal to M is the power 6 into 1 ml 5 and T minus 2. I was surprised in one exam. Actually this question was asked in All India PMT exam, which is after pre was there, and 90% of students did this wrong. And in my student life, teaching life, I have been telling this question to every student, but probably that students do not listen carefully. Now unit, what is the unit? kg meter 5 second minus 2. Simple. You write accordingly. Then B. B has dimension of volume L cube. So its unit is meter cube. But when we see in the first tense, we feel it very difficult. While question was simple. Now, I come to more question simple so that you may understand what to do. Please see the videos and make note in your copies special things. What I teach, that is a model. The person may make different questions, but the theme is the same. There is a term refractive index. Refractive index of material for transparent material. Refractive index. And some people write mu is A plus B upon lambda square. Lambda wavelength of light. Wavelength of light. So you are asked here, n different index है. You know what is different index? In class 10, you are told index of material is equal to speed of light in vacuum upon speed of light in medium. Speed divided by speed become dimensionless. So what are you asked here? Dimensions of A and B. By this from principle homogeneity, equation is true if every term on both sides have same dimension. तो dimensional formula 4n क्या है? Dimensional formula 4n. Dimensional formula 4n. M0, L0, T0, and so A has dimension of M0, L0, T0. So B upon lambda square again has dimensions B upon lambda wavelength. Wavelength होता है distance traveled by wave in its time period. तो this is wavelength has unit of meter. So it has L square equal to M0, L0, T0. So B has dimension of M0, L2, T0. So such simple questions are there. Maybe you can see the questions from different books. And now I come another question here. In a book, here is a question: if in place of mass, I mean fundamental quantity, mass, length, time, तो कहता है कि we use fundamental quantity as force F. Force है fundamental velocity V and T are fundamental. These are taken as fundamental quantities. Then write the dimension formula for mass. तो you can derive mass. कहाँ से करेंगे आप? अभी force, velocity, time are taken fundamental. So write the dimension formula for m. We know from Newton's second law F equal to ma. पढ़ा आपने class 9 में. You have to determine mass and this acceleration, in fact, delta V upon delta T. Acceleration is change in velocity per unit time. तो this is dimension F हो गया, ये m निकालना है, velocity V upon इसको T fundamental लिया, तो dimension of m क्या हो गया? F ये जाएगा V minus 1 और T, तो F V minus 1 T यानी पावर 1 1 है, ये minus 1 become the dimensional formula for mass. Similarly, one more question there: if energy E, velocity V, and time T are taking fundamental quantities, then write the dimensional formula for surface tension. Surface tension I told you while telling dimension of surface tension. Surface tension, it is for liquid, and that is force upon length. Here you are given energy is the and velocity and time are fundamental. So force is not here. We know force into distance इक्वल टू एनर्जी वर्क डन होता है, और यहाँ पर ये डिस्टेंस क्या होगा, डिस्टेंस होगा v into t, बिकॉज फंडामेंटल इज नॉट लेंथ, टाइम है. तो दिस डायमेंशन ऑफ क्या होगा, 4 डायमेंशन e into v minus 1 t minus 1, और लेंथ again v ना, तो it become e v minus 1 t minus 1 और upon l again vt, तो it becomes e v minus 2 t minus 2. It becomes the formula dimensional for क्या भाई, surface tension. Okay. Are you getting my point? So they may make question in any manner. So you are supposed to follow the things easily. So actually when you will be having learnt the whole physics, it become very simple for you. For learners, these questions are little difficult because you don't know many physical quantities. So little difficult for you. Now there are other questions also. They say that force is related to density, like this. Force is equal to alpha upon beta plus density cube, I think. नहीं सॉरी, बीटा क्यूब है, अल्फा अपॉन बीटा क्यूब प्लस डेंसिटी. तो यू आर आस्क्ड हियर डायमेंशन ऑफ अल्फा एंड बीटा. हाउ टू फाइंड आउट डायमेंशन ऑफ अल्फा एंड बीटा इन टर्म्स ऑफ मास लेंथ टाइम. तो वेरी क्लियर हियर दैट डेंसिटी and beta are dimensionally the same because we can add only those quantities together which have same dimensions. So beta cube is equal to ml minus 3 dimensions of volume or density, mass upon volume, and hence beta has dimension m to the power 1 by 3 or l minus 1. Now how to find alpha? तो ये डायमेंशन ऑफ डेंसिटी है नीचे, ये 4 डायमेंशन ml t minus 2 equal to alpha upon ml minus 3. डॉट के फिर से बीटा ऐड करना है, तो they have same, we have to see dimensional only. So that way alpha है dimensions of m square L minus 2 t minus 2. You have to think a little. सोचना तो पड़ेगा, है बच्चों. तो a simple question. Now one more question here. You make the question yourself, no? In your when you will study this, you can pause the video, stop and write question, because it is not possible for me here to write first question. It will take long time. There is one more question. There is no end actually. Keep on doing. वो कहता है प्रेशर. देखो बात प्रेशर यूज many times. तो you know pressure has dimensions of L minus 1 T minus 2. So pressure variation with distance Z is given by P equal to alpha upon beta e to the power minus alpha Z upon k theta. Z distance, k Boltzmann constant, theta temperature. Find dimension of alpha and beta. P equal to alpha upon beta e to the power minus alpha Z upon k theta. There are many problems which we don't understand. E to the power है. People don't know what is E. In one video that is headed titled as some fundamental mathematics used in physics. I have uploaded this video. There I have explained what is E. In fact, E is a series, exponential series, and that is series, and that is limit n tends to infinity or 1 plus 1 upon n to the power n. This much is called n, and finally it comes out to be 2.718. When we apply binomial expansion, I have done there in my video. So it is a number. And in mathematics, you know, power of a number is again a number. This is a number. Number have no dimensions. Power has, so this whole thing is dimensionless. This whole thing is dimensionless. Pressure. You know, I told you pressure, force upon area, normal thrust per unit area. So only here simple thing is that K alpha has dimensionally force or beta area. So dimension of alpha होगी ml t minus 2 and that of beta m0 l square t0. So simple. When I start studying in one book, the solution is given so difficult, while question comes of 1 mark. This is a question of 1 mark only. So you have to go simple way. What I told you, this has become a number. Number have no dimension. So basically pressure force upon area. It means alpha is representing force, beta representing area, and that way you can write dimension of alpha and beta. Now in next video, one more video I will do here, taken then last, because there is no end. You will get idea from my videos what to do. Please study the books, and do good practice of question. Only then you can get physics.